I don't think anybody's going to be having any access through here, so we don't need to worry about it spilling. We don't have to worry about it at all. Oh well, maybe we do. Maybe we just do. We're going to keep an eye on that for just a minute. Hard to really tell the way these things are going to go. Really hard to tell sometimes. Taxman taking all our happy bucks. That's not so good. Yeah. Sure enough, some people don't want to be our friends here. Well, that's alright. We got it sorted. Now these guys ain't gonna be so happy because they've been investing in the wrong places. And we've been investing in only the right. So let's grab these guys. Let's get our happiest little paintbrush to work. Get them on there. Yes, you. Grab our palette here. And just bring it over the paint thinner. And apply vigorously. Harshly. Really beat it in. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we're taking a little risk here. But you know me. That's how I like it. No need to invest too much here. Just get as many or as few as you need there. You gotta hold the brush on the shift key. Really helps out a lot. And get those devils right out of there. Ain't no time to be wasting. Yeah, things may not look so hot around here. We got quite a few to deal with, but that's alright. We've got this exactly where we want it. Want to get our other colors close to the palette so that we've got full control over them. And make sure that we grip that palette a lot stronger than they do. There's the funniest thing. Bit of midnight black could even help us out. They're going to be around there for a bit of a while. And here's the damnedest thing. We managed to get a bit of Astrakhan dark blue in our palette right here. We just need to make sure they attach right there. That's the ticket. And that's not the only one. We need some others there. We want to get this as strong as we can. Hot dang. This is why some friends in high places can really help a guy out. They help you, you help them. Before you know it, you're beating the devil left, right, and center. Excuse me, man. Sometimes the blue spills just so cold. It even makes me feel cold. So we got what we need here. Got our friends all around us helping us out. Well, some more willing than others to help. Now, you know me, I'm a bit crazy in the head, but us map painters, we can do that. We're allowed to. And I will never take a loan. I'm never painting for the happy buck, but I never take a loan. Unless it's unavoidable. And if it's avoidable, I will throw out all that dosh, not for profit. Because principles are very strong, very important to me. You will never break me. Yeah, speaking of people that are going to be getting broken, I think it's high time that Nogai rethought their plans here. Their eyes are going to end up midnight black and blue. Ooh. Sock it to them. Beat the devil out of those guys. Yeah, it's worth taking a note. Always keep your friends happy. Our friends are probably going to want a fair chunk out of this, but we gotta take control of our colors. Listen to them. Hear what they say to you. Talk back to them. Yeah, that's going to be a bit of an issue. We forgot about this little sucker here. That's alright, though. We got it sorted. Yeah, we may sell a lot of paintings, but we also sell and export a lot of midnight black. Great color. Beautiful. I'm sorry, little buddy. You caused me a lot of problems. You're gonna be back where you started. Now, they're not gonna like us much for that, and I don't blame them. Actually, you know, what the heck? They caused us too many problems. They're gonna have to go. Much too many problems. Don't want no problems here, though. And I'm not gonna hit that. I'm not gonna strengthen the cyan around here, because we never know. We might want to introduce a little bit of purple black back here. I'm already regretting hitting that button, because these would really help us out. It'd help us out a lot. Since they would spill a bit of midnight black into the Ottoman green. Yeah, we're stuck here just a wee bit. But they tell our other colors just to go nuts. Do what you want. Certainly no need to stick around here. We got it under control. This is a bit of a problem, though. You got those colors all to yourself. Can't be having that. We're still dealing with a few, though. Gotta be ready for it. But we're relatively free to move around, so we'll do just that. Oh, well, no sir. No sir, that's not what we were looking for. But never any mistakes when you're painting the map. Only happy accidents. And from those accidents you always learn. As long as you're still learning, nothing but good things come of it. Oh, look at that. Still get exactly what we were looking for. We don't care about no Kazaki green. We're just looking for some wonderful colors around here. Now, Muscovy sand is going to be none too impressed with some of this. But that's alright. It's just going to flow the way we want it to, and not a damn thing differently. Now, might seem we're going a bit too harsh here. Would be nice to grab something for ourselves. Otherwise we're going to have some real difficulties here. But on the other side, I think we'll be alright. Now the black has been taken care of. Heck, we've got some other blacks here that might work in our favor. So what we're going to do, just load up a single little paintbrush. Now, here's the thing. If you leave a paintbrush out over the paint thinner here, you actually do some damage to it if you leave it there at certain times during just the tick of the month. If we make sure that it's over there before it ticks, no damage is done. And that's what we're looking for. We don't want no damage. No need for trouble. Oof. That ain't so hot. That's a real doozy. A real doozy on our happy little ducats. At least none of God's creations were harmed there. I'm glad we told our folks just to go nuts. Take this opportunity to explore a little bit more of the canvas. We actually brought in a particularly large double primed canvas with us today. Already slick and ready to go. Heck, so are we. But that brings in some interesting thoughts for us. We don't want to go overboard here, but we are looking for a happy ducat here or there. Oh, damn, that's pretty expensive right there. Well, we can wait till we're ready. Oh, well, look at that. We are damn ready. Couldn't be more ready. Let's just shift these over. We want them to go. Yep, that's right. I'm actually wondering here. It's got me thinking. I wonder if this will work. I wonder. Oh, well, I'll be damned. It does work. Manich and Kuma. Those got to be covered in Astrakhani blue. Now this may make the Astrakhanis get a little huffy with us. We're ready for that. We've never been more ready for that. It would help if I was actually using my eyes here. My eyes are the one thing that betray me the most. That's already a fair bit. But we can always make our painting a little richer. Now I know somebody who's going to be a little miffed they didn't get anything from this, but that's alright. There's already plenty of golden sand on our painting, I think we can all agree. Being told to humiliate this color, but that's not how we do things around here. Ain't no need to have all that paint up frustration and rage. You got that, then, well, you've probably been watching too much news. No, this looks good. This looks better than good. It looks not half bad. Let him have it, and there we go. See? Happy as can be. Of course, I wonder just how long that's going to stay happy. Ooh. Couldn't be happier, to be honest. So things are looking pretty good. The blues are flowing, at least all the correct blues. Could be just the right time to relax, just take in what we have here. Now we were told that taking a happy ducat or two from the guy probably be better than 22 happy ducats we made. Trust me, way ahead of you on that one. Sometimes you just gotta have a bit of patience. I don't know what this painting is going to end up looking like, but I know that it's entirely my world to do with it as I please. And the same is for you. You might be looking at this thinking, I can do that too. Give it a go. That painting is for everyone. I made the very damn mistake I said I wouldn't earlier. And there we go. Paint thinner. Did a little number on my dude out there. But that's alright. Got plenty of brushes and plenty of paint in reserve. My director gets a little angry how wasteful I've been with those lately, but yeah, we got it all sorted. It's all looking good, in fact. I think we could do with an extra friend. We could really do with an extra little friend here. I mucked up. I made a little happy accident here. I clicked the wrong button here. But you know, even people that really do your head in, best thing you can do, just be their friend. That's what they're looking for. Just be their friend. Oh man. I don't really think they want to be my friend all that much. Something's really gotten into them. Oh, no doubt at all. But we can sort that out. We can sort that out. See, sometimes it's important just to be the bigger man here. And say that's okay. We'll see eye to eye. Some happy little vassals. That's what we're looking for. Some a bit happier than others. Whew. Now, how about you? How would you feel being part of my happy little family? I know you want to be. There we go. We couldn't be happier. Oh, now, there's someone that could make us real happy. A bit happier if we actually shelled out the happy ducat, but there we go. Yeah, couldn't be a better time to paint Yidishkal in lovely rusty gold. Some people see rusty gold, they think, it's just too beat up. No, there is beauty in it. There's beauty wherever you look. You just gotta look hard enough. Yeah, this ain't gonna be so beautiful though. It's certainly not looking so beautiful. Got a letter in from Galley Spam Byzantium saying Jake and his vassals have the coolest flags. Oh, makes me really happy. What makes me happy is making you happy. Happiness is like a disease. Just spreads, infects everyone. Before they know it, they gotta see a doctor because their jawbones are aching from smiling too much. What a happy problem to have. Speaking of making happy, I'm gonna have to deal with our friends over here. It's gonna be a long one, no doubt. I should really thank our friends up there, putting the happy buck in my pocket, helping me out where it matters. Still, I need a free brush here and consider where to stroke. I'd love to get rid of that cad yellow, but it's a little too strongly linked to the Ottoman green. Anatolian green causes me no end of problems, I assure you that. But we'll be fine. Now we kinda got ourselves a little stuck here, but there's more than one way out of this. Crimean's going for gold. I don't think much of Crimean blue mixing with gold, and between the two of them only one can come out on top. Ooh, hot dang. That is a little too much. Let's just knock that down. I always got my own personal goals when it comes to painting maps, and I find it really important to stick to them. I got one, never get too friendly with French blue. There's no need for it. It really brings a painting alive, strong, it's powerful, and I like to think that we can do better than that. I'm saying you paint whatever makes you happy, and I do the same. And painting with French blue, that's not making me happy, so we stay away from that. Another one is never become so reliant on borrowing other paintbrushes. If I find that more than 5% of mine are borrowed, I just gotta clean them, give them back. Sure, takes a bit out of me, but I just find it really important to stick to your own principles. Now, we got a little bit of a message that maybe we could start sketching out our plans on Azov. It's a consideration. But we already have a plan in our head for that. In fact, we might want to think about where we could be going with these, because some of these have a nice undercoating of rusty... Ooh. Well, there's some rusty gold there. We should see what we can do with that. might end up being something more beautiful than we can imagine. Now Reddy65 is asking what is our inspiration for this painting. Now I get a lot of inspiration from letters that are sent in from you guys, and I can't tell you how happy that makes me. I'd be sitting here till I'm 100 years old if I responded to all of them, but let me tell you, I read each and every letter you send me, and often you include things that you really want to see, but maybe you don't think you got it in you to paint. I think everybody's got that little painter inside them, but I draw inspiration from those and paint what I can see. Paint what I can see in my head. Now we've been playing with this canvas, this 1x13 canvas for quite a while, and soon we'll be moving on to a 114 canvas made with the finest of Cossack threads. Kinda want this to be my send-off for the 113 canvases we've been using for so long. We painted many beautiful paintings with them. I figured there's just one more we can do to send it all off. That titanium white is overpowering, but like I said before, it's the French blue that really comes out on top. So maybe if we get a little bit more of the titanium white color than the blue, we'll be able to paint ourselves a happy little tree. You'll know me. I love to paint myself a big old tree through cad yellow. We're eyeing it up. We might just get the chance. We gotta think how long it's been since we planned that one out. We got a bit of time. Heck, we got more than a bit of time, but if we got time, we can spend it doing many other happy things. Now we got a lot of questions asking how our painting in Europe is coming along. We haven't really had much impact in here, but it's funny. The smallest of things you can do can cause the most beautiful things to happen. Swedish blue not budging an inch, but the English red is spilled all over the Scottish yellow. Only a little flick of it left there. That must have been a happy little accident for the English red. All part of their grand design, I'm sure. Some people like to mix up all the colors in Iberia into a good bit of Spanish yellow, but it seems on this particular painting we're just keeping them isolated. They kind of bring out the good of each other. Even the titanium granate and white down there really adds to the feel of it all. And yes, even the grape juice purple kind of brings out the green in Greece, for as long as it may be there. And one little issue we have here. It's hard to keep an eye on everything on your painting at once. I get asked a lot. How do we really keep an eye on everything at once? Well, us artists are all a little bit crazy. Just gotta think about what you want as you do it. Have a vision in your head, have an overall idea of what you want to see, and just go for it. You'll find the things just come together naturally, like this. We don't want that there, we don't want that at all. And if you don't want it, just cover it up. Before you know it, everything will just come together. Even on the paint thinner, we're more than okay. Hot dang, that Anatolian green is spilling out and spilling far. Yeah, some might say it'd be a good idea to contain it, but sometimes it's good to have a good wrestle with the canvas. Teaches you a lot about yourself and to respect the paintings themselves. There we go. Yeah, there's certain things we want more than others in this whole cad yellow. That would be the main, though. That would be the main. We might have to sit here for a while, but that's alright. We're not tired at all. Heck, I could keep going all night. It can be a tough life being an artist when the money just isn't coming in. Yeah, it's just something you gotta deal with sometimes. Heck, we could profiteer. We could profiteer quite good at all this. Now here's another example of where you really want to keep your eyes on all parts of the painting. Now, Florentine red is looking to spill over, but we want to get an exact idea of just how far it is going to spill. Now that red is looking to grab as much as it can, and since it has the only really strong part of cad yellow here, it might just be able to do that, since it's going to have everything it needs to grab all that. So we're going to take a little contingent amount of our color. Couldn't hurt to bring out just a little more than 5 strokes. 5 strokes is all we're going to need for this little part. I want it to be good and strong strokes, but at the same time, do them fast. Now these strokes, I want one of them to be more reinforced than the others. The others just kind of nice, broken up. You guys get out of here. We don't need you just yet. So as I was trying to say, strongest one, nice and reinforced, and we take care of it quickly. Grab all that paint onto your brush. Be sure to rest a bit. You're gonna need to. You might end up working up a bit of a sweat here, so get ready. Hot damn. Now first up. Yes, sir. First up. Now don't worry about the damage paint thinner is doing to your paint here. It'll all sort itself out on the canvas. There we go. Takes a bit of time, but we got it sorted. We got all the time in the world when you're painting yourself at home. Worry about me. Now there again, we got it planned. We never apply Midnight Black any sooner than we intend to. Alright, now this is why we bring in a bit of an extra punch. Yeah, we put the punch on the wrong thing, but that's alright. You know, these accidents happen. We gotta learn from them. Ooh, seems that Cyan itself is having a bit of an accident. Now this is exactly what we were talking about, but that's fine. We got it more than sorted. In fact, this is exactly why we took care of everything around here. So now we are the masters of the fate around here. We can take whatever we want. Ain't nobody really gonna kick up a stink about that. And if they do, well, what the hey. They should have thought about that before. We could even kick up a stink around here. I mean, you just gotta think sometimes. Who's gonna stop you? We are the masters of fate around here. We can do anything we want. Okay, soon enough someone's gonna come crashing down on us. This is gonna kick up a real stink for some guys. But ain't that just too bad for them? I'm taking a bit of a happy buck while we're here. That's the last you ever are gonna see of these fellas. Yeah, that's all we need. You want to pay close attention that you're not spreading your paint too thin on the canvas. I can't emphasize that enough. Just spread it lightly. No need to go overboard here. We already had these plans in our mind. We are good to go. Bang. Just like that. Cyan spreading like crazy already. Remember, our goal is to paint by numbers pretty much here. We need 1,000 of those little painted numbers. Then we'll be happy. Heck, we're already happy. We're looking for ecstatic. I gotta think about this one here. We're looking at some Ottoman green that would spill out here. We're not looking for that. Let me just say we are not at all looking for that. We're ready for it. We've been more than ready for all of this good stuff. Still, we're not looking for it to spill out, so let's just take care of it. Paint is restless. Wants to be free. We need to rein it in a bit. Beautiful. Even the midnight black. Some might think it's covering up our painting in the wrong way, but you couldn't be further from the truth. This is the beauty. The beauty that can only be found in the joy of map painting. Heck, I think that about does it for this little episode here. I think we're just going to sign our little painting here. We'll call this one complete, at least for tonight. And we're going to come back to this one and give you a bit more detail on how you can really expand your painting. We want to mix up that cyan further and further as much as we can till we hit that lovely happy 1,000 mark. Till then, from all of us here in the studio, thank you and God bless. Good night.